How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hi, Major. Welcome back to more Splatoon 3. Again, back with more Splatoon. Not surprising. And I'm using my favorite gear anyway. Yep, the order gear. This is amazing. I gotta hope for some speed up on either one of these. I could get one on the headgear too, but we'll see. Yep. Everything's good. Just to make sure channel will take the stream. Okay. Paint master now. Welcome to Splatoon 3. Happy Easter. Check to keep my monitors correct. Of course I'm using these. Why am I putting myself through? Not doing it on purpose. Keep in mind, I'm not really exactly doing it on purpose, like at all. I would never do anything like that on purpose. I'm just wanting to use it here. Okay, not bad. And I'm more aware of the locations actually. They're not too bad. They're not that bad. Sure, it might not be the best, but it doesn't matter to me, really. Right? Yeah, this gear is much more different from another gear. But the order dualies are good too. My persistence might be good though. Actually, order dualies is harder for me. I do worse. I think I do worse than him. Oh, I still gotta get to grab. Yep, my stream is behind. Let's see. Oh, and it's this map. It's a different map. So this map, we haven't played on this map. What? This is unreal. An entire team of Russians. Well, that was just thing. I didn't expect that. Holy crap. That is a lot. Nope. Oh, better be running. No? Not true. I thought it'd be harder, but I guess what's wrong with me. Trying to run? What the frick? Just gonna find her. Yeah, it's a meme team. Not that bad. It's just a team of brushes. They're not brushes aren't threatening. Like, seriously though. Not that bad if you're good. I don't know. Just been really careful about ink resistance, really. There we go, see? Actually not doing too bad with these. Of course. They always have to be in the most stupid of the spots, and they're just using brush just to think, oh, you're really good. No, you suck. You're just spamming ZR. It's literally just a spam and ZR spree, but that's it. Do you not know I have Intensify? They're definitely not threatening. Here. Double. What is happening? I think I'm starting to slay a little bit of weapon. And of course they're doing that just to freaking think that they're getting pushed. They're literally doing this to be a pain in the ass. Good wipe out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I hate when people meme team like that, because literally... I don't think. No. No, but I did try. I'm the only one who did really well. Yeah, they're just skillless people because they don't know how to literally use a weapon that requires you to freaking aim. Like, use something to aim with, idiot. Well, I was the only one to do better. They need to learn to use something that requires them to actually aim and not be a pain in the ass. I was the only one who was able to get sufficient splats. Yeah, I hate when people do meme teams because Brush is just annoying. But not as annoying as, like, Aerospray. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Aerospray users. Don't think you're good at the game because you're using... Yeah, I'm gonna make this clear for people in turf war battles. If you're gonna put yourself, think you're just so good. I'm just gonna use Brush and use tons of special up on my gear and just get easy splats. Skill issue. Another thing. You ink brush users are just spamming ZR. And that's all it is, spamming ZR over and over, and all you want is an ultra stamp and whale. Killer whale is not persistent. Hey, ping. Oh my god. This is like annoying. Like, this is like super annoying. But oh well. That's usually how it starts off. Maybe I can get a win with this. Maybe it's... I mean, it's possible. It just shows I'm actually good with the weapon I'm using. And I won't be shooting for till maybe only like an hour. Because the next rotation is, quite frankly, crap. You know what I mean? Look at... Oh! Ow! Frick. Can you stop with the system announcement, you freaking... Oh. Here's just the splat text. Okay, it's just the splat text in my server. I'm using the whole splat dualies. Okay, but don't have much of a challenge, really. Dualies in Splatoon 3 are not that hard. So that I have experience with dualies since I played Splatoon 2, wasn't it? Yeah, I played 2 before I played this game, so I have a little bit of knowledge. No, I'm gonna remind myself to not use my special. Wow. I was trying to get up there and try to get him. But I did get the main threat, the blaster. Blasters are skillless, most of them, but except for Acid Blast, maybe. These things are really good. I just dodged the freaking pathetic. That little thing. Torpedo. Suction bomb is a bit more powerful than a torpedo, they're not slower. Is that also all of them? There's waiting on that one, no? I'm only having... I might just take myself. Okay, that was a good move. That move had to be the best. I was trying to get out of there and go for it, whatever. If you're gonna say anything, make sure it's something nice, or I will mute you in chat. Put you in a timeout chat, so I'm not afraid to do that. Oh, that was lag. That was a bit of lag. You can't handle it. That is like, what is going on? Like, my screen is like, my screen is acting strange for a second there. Okay. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, you're right there. Oh my god. It's not YouTube, it's OBS. OBS for me is lagging a little bit. Let me check OBS for a sec. That's an issue. No, it's not OBS, it's just my audio. It's like one. Good news is I won, so I should need that. Come on. Yes! Yes! A gift. Oh my gosh, I got swim speed on my gear. Perfect! The game just gave me remorse and gave me what I wanted. It might just be YouTube. Alright, so now the intensify and the swim speed make it a bit easier for me to play a bit more aggressively. And it's just a decoration. What a waste. I'm doing good. I want to, but I hope it's gonna be games that you don't use a weapon that. Make sure you use a weapon that actually requires Let me just consider no one wants to bring it. Yeah, room is open if everyone wants to join. No blind gift. It's already no nice little mix. There's not really much rules except that make sure that there's not really much any rules. Like, you can join, just make sure that well, you don't have to necessarily be good, but try to help out the team. That's the only rule. Just try to help out the team best you can. Oh my god. Did you literally just... Okay. hold on. I'm gonna exit the room and put it up on screen. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to like shake down the room and I'll put it up. Yeah. There. It's up for quick zoom. Correct. I gotta make sure I get that make sure I gotta get that reevaluate what I just. I should have just typed it in chat. There. You just need to learn the pool code. You need to make sure that if you have that pool code, make sure you don't forget about it. It should be put right into your brain. And I'm just joking. If you don't remember it, I'll put it in chat. Just so it gets through. You get the. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, Splatoon is not very easy to get good with. As a matter of fact, it took me a while to learn the ropes of the game until I realized that sensitivity-wise, you want to at least use something with high sensitivity. Okay, so Paint Master Neo's in. Anyone else? Yeah, so I'll give it a little bit while longer. I try my hardest to get as many splats as I can. I do pretty well, but if you're trying to get splats, you have to really play aggressively. Like, aggression is the way to go, actually, if you think about it. I might switch my gear, but I'm not going to because this is the only good gear I can think of right now. Yeah, okay. If you're ready, then I'm ready. You gotta take risks. Like, you have to take the risks. Don't. The one thing that here's the advice from me. That if you want to get splats, you want to try your best, but also take risks that you know that you can never take. Take the risk, and if it pays off, then you'll get tons of splats in the process. Like, I'm a person that likes to take risks. And sometimes it pays off, but other times it doesn't. After this, 2 or 3 stringers. No, stringers aren't really that bad. Actually, I love the swim speed because now I can play like a bit more riskier with my move. You know, I don't know, I have aim recovery. I have to finally take it. Yeah. Really? 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 Tri-stingers are just mini snipers, and they're not. They can be annoying, but there are people that are really good with them. But I'm not the best with any. I'm only good with a few weapons, not all of them. Though. I gotta be like really careful. This is why I prefer to. Move out of the way. So what? They get splat with their crab tank and I can't get one with mine? That's bullshit. Honestly, the use of, like, stringers, they're not snipers, they're just another variant. Like, seriously, though. They're trying to think they can get all the ground they can get, but I gotta be really careful. And I'll be using... You're in a really bad predicament there. Oh, come on! I hate this freaking... I really don't think the new introduction of stringers is a really good idea because at least with snipers you can at least get them, but I find them to be more... Get out of here! You deserve that, you freaking stringer. Oh my god, bro. The use of the freaking killer whale is nuts. And whale isn't even that persistent. At least I have a bomb. Reliable. Honestly, they need to make Crab Tank better. Jumbo. It's not morning, it's freaking afternoon, but whatever. At least we're winning. I'm gonna bomb these. Could've got him, whatever. Yeah, for morning for you, it's afternoon for me. Gosh, I love time zones because I'm actually ahead of you. Alright. That was a bad match. That was perfect. I could have done much better than one. That was not good. Get in there, fool. Get in there, you frickin'... Give me one moment. Give me a moment. God. Took long enough, holy crap. I do not play Kingdom Hearts at all. I don't play that. One, two games like Splatoon. Like games are like fun. Again, with the use of the freaking meme teaming. 3 freaking different weapons. These are 3 of the same weapon. Like, come on! You people who are doing meme teaming, you have no life. Yeah, get him. Yeah, you're not using your special. So yeah, piss off. Get out of your dapples. Get dodged quickly, you freaking fool. Dapples are... The devil people are really good. Cool. That was actually a good idea. Dead. Apples really think that they're really that good. And then, dodge predicted! Just like that. I know my way around. I hear something. I have to go chase. Oh, yeah, oh, come on, really? Wow. Ultra Stamp isn't really that good if I'm being honest. It's just boom, 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 boom. Skill is special. It's for easy splash, just like any other special in this game, excluding Inkjet, which okay, no, we don't talk about Inkjet. That's actually a bad special in my opinion. Like seriously. You have no life for using something like that. It's not fun. What the frick? That was a weird sound. I am not that great at Turf War either, but I'm somewhat decent. Why is stuff here to begin with? I mean, this is of the essence, really. I know how to play this. I find that dualies are pretty hard sometimes to me, but this one, these ones specifically, one with crab and stuff. Of course, watch this. Got him. Not anger. What you want is to get your flow. You let your flow get going, and then just unleash the flow once it's filled up enough. You can't get really good with Turf War. You have to, like, it takes practice to get good. We made an effort. Because people are, like, gonna be tryhards in this one, but I'm not one of those tryhards. I tend to be... sometimes I do play a bit differently, but most of the time I try to keep it at the minimum. To play my best I can. Maybe this gear wasn't a good choice. Okay, maybe I could just swap out my gear. But I do want to keep it the way it is, because I'm actually doing pretty well. In terms of getting splats, it's not too bad. My main focus is splats. I'm trying to get used to dualies, but splat dualies are... well... are these really splat dualies? They're a light version of them. Really, though. They're just a different version. It's the last 30 seconds that matter. Actually, no, it's not the last 30 seconds. You want to wipe out the team in the last 10 seconds. Because if you get them out the last 10 seconds, and if you have tons of the ground... never mind. I guess I could change my gear if I wanted to, and the weapon. Yeah, maybe if it does. Let me take a look at my my other gear for a second. This one has 2 special up, which is okay. This one has none. If I go back to Dapples, I have to use something that's gonna work. This gear isn't gonna work, because I don't like the dust clouds, because they're kind of weird. And sure that has 2 special up on it, but I want to see if I actually... technically that bring me up to 4 of those ability chunks. And I might need another quick respawn chunk. If I get one. It's definitely too early. Yeah, but that's the problem with Raiders. It's just going to be a while longer. Yeah, it's a little early for Splatoon 4 people. It kind of is a little bit too early for it. I can't even get good with this weapon, like, at all. Like, why can't I... do I bring out Gal, or if I bring out 52 Gallon, this could mean the worst possible outcome for me. Or I could bring out... well, I'm not that close with Double Zap. I'm like... hold on. I could. Have 5-starred it. There's these, which... yeah, let's not get started on this. these are hard as heck to get good with. Like, don't get me started. I don't really play Mario much anymore, if I'm being honest. You know what? I'll stick with the border dualies. Like, I want to do better with them. I at least want to get good with them, but I can't get any better than this. What about Gallon? I could get good with Gallon, like 52 Gallon, because I have swim speed and run speed, so... I also have ink resistance and ink recovery and ink saver sub. Let me check the thing on Gallon. Okay, I'm so fresh with Gallon. Splat 4... Here's the thing with Splat 4. If I'm gonna be honest, things are gonna change. It's gonna probably be based differently, have a different hub area. It will not be based in the past because Nintendo already did something for Team Past by adding stages from the previous from the worst game in the series. Now, Splat 4, I expect new stages, but also ones from Splat 2 and Splat 3. Nothing from 1. And one stage that's probably not going to return, and I'm glad it didn't return in this game, is the garbage Moray Towers, because that stage is just, it's literally not a good stage to be playing on. It looks nice visually, but not nice to play on. And I guarantee, with Nintendo, if Nintendo does make Splat 4, there's a good chance that it's gonna be unbalanced at first, but eventually, like, they'll add some updates to the game, and, well, make sure that things are balanced. They're doing the same thing for 3, but all they're doing in this game is balancing stuff. That's about it. Oh. Plus, Moray Towers has been in 2 games, so there's a good chance it's not going to be in 3 games. Well, actually, Inkblot Art was in 3 games. My Resort was only in 2, so if it was only in 2 games, this game and 1. Maybe we'll see Splatfest, but we don't know what idols we'll see. Like, that's the thing, we have no idea if we'll get new idols or not. Like, my hope is that we do get some idols. Like, very new idols. I would love to see that. There's only one map that's been in 3 games. I have the right to say that Moray Towers isn't a great stage to play on. Looks good visually. The map design, nah. But I will say that Splatoon 3 map design, especially Scorch, not so great. I would like to see a Splatoon movie, but knowing Nintendo, they might try. I doubt it's gonna be pulled off. So, maps that have been in 3 games was Inkblot Art Academy. Only 1 has been in that. Whatever map has been in 3 games. I think it's only Inkblot Art that had been in 3 games. I think it was in the first one and second one. Anyways, I'm moving on to back to going on to 52 Gallon. I want to see if I can... I'm very close to 4-starring it, but it's going to take a while. Alright, Gallon. Let's see. I'm going to move on to 52 Gallon. I don't need quick respawn for Gallon, so... Ooh, the accuracy. This weapon's slow, but it's also great to use. And let me take a look. Well, I can change from order duelist to Gallon. Plus, I think Gallon's a bit funner to use. Plus, I can play a bit on the aggressive side with Gallon. Gosh, I have so much in here. Like, man, trying to sort this. Here's what I call unorganized stickers. Like, why aren't the stickers organized? Should go on weapons, and then the idols, and then the other stickers. Wasn't it? It was an original one, are you sure? Has it been in 3 games? Okay, maybe you are right. Man, I'm stupid. There might have been not any... Okay, let me see. Which maps have been in 3 games? I have no idea. Malcolm Martin's only been in 2. Well, Malcolm Martin's been in 2. This one and 2. Wahoo World's been only in 2 games. There's one stage I think that's missing. They haven't. Humpback's been in 2. Matt has been in 2. Okay, let me see. Let me do some research. Yeah, it's been in only in 2. Yeah, so I don't think. Yeah, you're right about that. I thought it was in 1. I don't really remember because I'm not a person that has great memory. Yeah, the Splat 3 original maps. Ugh. Honestly, the Splat 3 maps aren't that great, excluding some others that aren't. Like, Humpback is one of my favorite maps, if I'm being quite honest. Scorched Gorge is like, it looks like an abomination. I think that like Splatoon 3 doesn't have much going for it, at least for like, in terms of like map design, but a few of them are okay. They're still not really the same, but I really do not like some of the maps in this game. Like, the bad one is Mahi Mahi Resort and Blues Man. First Underpass is just mid. Sindon Florentino's good. Hacklefish. I don't know what. Wait. Was Hacklefish in 1 or 2? Is Hacklefish like a? Wait, was Hacklefish in 1 in the first game, and then it was put in this game? I do not know. Because Hacklefish is a good map too. Yeah, Scorch is like really bad. Like literally, like Kelp Dome's pretty good. Like I actually like Kelp Dome, but Scorch Gorge looks like an abomination. Like how is it that good? Like how do people say people out there saying it's good? It's not. It sucks. See, it's like it sucks as much as My Resort does. And look at this stage design. Like what is this? Like, look at the... You see the stage design from up top, like... What is this stage design? Like, this stage is probably the most... like... boring. Because all it's got is a few obstacles and that's it. No ink rails, nothing. No ink rails, abomination. Anything without ink rails is like... It would just lack design. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this though. This stage is not great to be playing on. Splatfest, it actually is bad going to Splatfest. Don't do Booyahs, people. Don't be doing that, please. Yeah, maybe Gallon might have been a bad choice. I'm not even getting any stunts yet. I haven't gotten any bad. Oh, I got one. Well, got that rapid blaster, which... Yeah, 400 points is kind of standard for me when using this. It's not that hard to... Oh, terrible. The use of, like, blasters is, like... Miss. Got him. No, seriously though. A 3-hit weapon versus a freaking 2-hit weapon. Why do I see Clash Blaster? I see Clash Blaster. Come on! Really? I spoke too freaking soon! My god, I'm an idiot. Freaking serious? Are there people on our team that are that bad and get splatted by a bomb when it's not that hard to avoid one? Literally, like, that's a problem. Yeah, no. Real. Yeah, no one's saying. Yeah, Scorch isn't really great. Like, literally, look at the stage time. If like, take a look at the stage time. Like, what is this? Abomination is what this is. Really bad match. Like, that was really bad. I'm gonna make a new room and just swap my weapon again. I can do a weapon swap. I think I will. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got that leveled up. Give me 1 sec. I gotta stop for a second because I actually want to change. I want to change some things in my locker. Yeah, I always handle the room because I'm like trying to like my mind's always changing. I did worse with Gallon, to be honest. Now back to unorganized sticker mess. Where are they? Okay, there they are. This is definitely a difficult one. Alright, I'll make a new room. Maybe I should switch back to my gear, but nah. There. Last 30 seconds barely matters, I guess, but not. They don't always matter if you're basically doomed. Right. Right. Well, there's not much time left. Don't stream for very long, so I won't be streaming for very, very long. Go a couple of minutes. I usually don't have, like, very good luck with this game, really. Like, at all. My phone not be blowing up every 5 seconds. Okay, what we got? Charger right in the middle of the map. That's stupid. Okay. How is that person got 2 ink packs in like 30 seconds? Explain that to me. Destroy that wave breaker. That immediately should destroy the wave breaker. It should be able to withstand a wave breaker strike. It should be able to hit a wave breaker and destroy it. Like, a destruction bomb should have the power to destroy something like that. Triple splash don't count. They really think they have the control of the map, and they're literally just in a stupid ass spot. And that's a really good spot to literally place that, because that pushes them onto the pushes them onto the ground, make them more sensible to being hit. E-leader, I think, is down. No! He aimed that directly at me. From whatever roller that was. I thought that was a freaking charger. I thought that I should have freaking noticed that. Like, why am I so freaking clumsy at this game? Like, I can't even play one good match and, like, get tons of splats like I'm trying. But I am, like, not risking any... Like, why would I risk something like this when there's freaking chargers around? After, like, I usually start playing safe at first. Don't even good. Now I already know who's that. Bro is lucky he didn't get splatted. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Thanks there, I can go. Well, I tried. Why is it always gotta be the master snipers and I end up playing terribly? Oh my god! There's way too much ink back! Yeah, I'm honestly just gonna keep literally playing worse and worse. Forget about this. Well, this weapon was a bad choice then. Piss off. If you say anything in freaking chat, you can piss off. About anything. Say anything mean, you can piss off. Because I'm not feeling that shit. Right. Where's another 4-star weapon that I could use? This one's in 4-star, but... I mean... Well, isn't great, but it could do me some favors, but this is a 5-hit weapon. This is a 4-hitter. This is a 2-hitter. 3. Do I go with the 2-hit weapon or do I go with the 5-hitter? Why do I even bother using a support weapon? Well, I will admit, I did get like 19 splats with this thing, so... Although I will say Nova's accuracy is pretty bad. Okay, you know what? Do I really want to? No. Maybe it's best if I swap my gear. I'll swap my gear again. There we are. And maybe Dapples can come back out, or... Well, I don't think Nova is going to be a great idea if I'm being completely honest with you. That was like a really bad match. Maybe Gal can make it better, or... I know I'm decent with this, for sure. I can even get good with... I'm pretty... This shooter, I'm always good with shooters like this, for some reason. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. No one cares about a new title. I don't care about a title, really. Guess it's really the last 3 seconds that count. Right, Gallon. I'll bring out Gallon. 52 Gallon. Just to... Maybe Gallon is a good idea. I mean... Sure, Orderlies are fine, but Gallon... Oh, wait. Maybe Gallon or... It's either a Gallon or Nova. Those are the only other options for weapons I want, because Nova I'm not great with. Well, there's also Zap, but Zap, I'm not sure about Zap, really. Well, actually, I guess Gallon's, like, my strongest shooter, since, like, I know I can get splats with it, so it's still possible. And I gotta go to the one with splatter color screen. Well, I mean, I did 4-star this, but also this. Actually, you know what? That's 200 points, just like... Where's it at? Where's Pro? Where's Pro? There you are. I mean, it's not my best weapon, really. But in the end, all that matters is that, like, whatever weapon I main, it's whatever one I choose. I know Gallon's up there, but... What? Forget about it. I want to 4-star those. Like, I want to 4-star the Order Dually so bad. So about the last 30 seconds, I guess. And really, I just played super terrible that one. I got the stickers for the Nova, but you know what? Get over here. Get over here, Forge Pro. Forge Pro is a good one too. I actually like it. It has more range, so I'll take it. There you are. Ink consumption is going to be pretty terrible, but... Well, it actually looks a little better than Gal. I'll give this weapon a whirl. If I can win with it, amazing. I mean, this is probably going to be one of my stronger mains. Well, the range kind of checks out. It's higher than the Gal, so it's still going to outrange the Gal. Or Gallon. It's a Gal, I mean Gallon. This weapon's actually kind of fun to use. I might win with this, even though it's 200 points, I think. This weapon is powerful. It's like a frontliner, just like Yao, but except a bit more powerful. Maybe. I find that... Oh! This is perfect because then this weapon is slower, but it does better. Oh, this thing is actually very good. That's not a good idea to be rushing already into the base. That's a stupid idea if you think about it. You should be regretting. That rush was definitely a bad idea. There it goes. That's what I needed. First flat with this weapon, really. That was actually a good idea that I threw that blue one. Ooh. Come on! I think people are doing this on purpose. I need that. Why are they doing this? Like, I can't even get one freaking... I can't even get out of the freaking base! This is actually how we missed, idiot. We were just using skills weapons. This game is no longer going to be... I'm done with the freaking game at this point. I'm just glad I'm ending this stream. Because, quite frankly... it's annoying! Piss off. No one cares about how good you are. No one gives a fuck. Go freaking eat some freaking grass. And somehow I do good. What? Okay, so how? Just how? I do good, but then I start playing like shit. That's no. So yeah, I made even way bigger mistake because that weapon was just an abomination. So you know what? Find a weapon that has a good balance. Well, I don't care. I think Zap is my strongest. I don't care what they're gonna say. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game. This is what the Agent 8 gear was for. So I can bring out my most used weapon. I might even bring out that same gear with Zap, the other gear, and have one 165 or 155 on the weapon, or was it 164? I want to be 160. Alright. I'll give Zap another... I would give Zap a roll since it's probably one of my favorites. Yeah, Zap is my personal favorite in the game, even though it's unlocked at a lower level. Zap's the only good weapon I have skill with. I'm pretty skilled with. One more battle, one more room. Make one more room. What was my strongest? What was my strongest weapon? At least I'm good with maining this for some reason. I don't get why Zap is why Zap's usually my strongest. Probably due to the fact I have a lot of use when using it. Like, look, I can play decently with Zap, and I'm back to my... Just use what one you want. If you want to use a friggin' roller, go friggin' ahead. Come on. Okay, ready? Good. Zap is not skillless. It's Slayer, so I actually know how to use this weapon, so sometimes I like to play support. And today might be the day I decide to go for that. I think Zap 89 is pretty much one of my favorite weapons and always will be. It's still my personal favorite because it's the only 5-star weapon I have. And I'm really persistent with it. When it comes to painting, it's persistence. Come on, start. Come on, game, start. Good. Or light blue. Or, teal, rather. 2 chargers. Whatever. Zap's paint is, ridiculous, so... I'm telling you now, Zap has really good painting. Why he's easily impressed with Zap. That's why. He was dead. Ooh, it's 400 points within only a span of a few minutes. Only a span of a couple seconds. This weapon's already doing stuff. I get my weapon, I get my special for a second time. Where you at? Where'd he go? Oh, he just disconnected. Idiots. Should have right after me. I should have really learned my chance. Should have my chance, but I'm on a decent amount of points. 600 is really good. At least 800 points. I should at least try to get 800. If I get 1,000, I'll take the 1,000 points. I might have been close, but gotta switch around. No balls on my phone! Oh my god! The controls are sensitive. This is why I find the controls on the controls can be super sensitive. I'm throwing them now. Close. Just to the right and just barely enough out of the way. I I'm just gonna just hope for. I hope I can get. This thing can fire for like so long, and yet the ink cover makes it even better. If it's on the ground in the middle, it's not a good idea. 800 points. Oh no! Oh, we're gonna win because of me. Every last little inch, and look at this. Look at this. Yep, Zap's my. This is why I said Zap is my strongest main. And this is why I like using it, because I get Turf Inker. Most of the time I get Turf Inker, and sometimes I'm going enemy splatter. Doesn't really matter what abilities I get with Zap, because Zap, again, is flexible. Zap's always flexible. Well, not bad. I didn't do great in spawns, but I spammed my special, which is what I like. Sometimes I'm a person that likes to spam Super Chump because, you know, I paint for the points. Anyways, this is gonna wrap up the Splatoon 3 stream. If you all enjoyed it, make sure to splat the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next stream. And with all that said, I'll see you all next time. Don't get cooked. Stay off the hook.